Yes, obviously a disappointing afternoon finish for us, the Dukes. Did not play our best football game. Give a lot of credit to Stonehill. Came down here on an away game and played good enough football to win the game. And so we give them credit. We always give our opponents credit. We probably made more mistakes than we have in a long time throughout a 60-minute period. Overcame some of them at times, just not enough at the end. So.
How would you assess just how Darius played throughout the entirety of the afternoon? Definitely made several big throws today, but it looked like he was kind of erratic. The ball seemed like it came out of his hands kind of strangely throughout the day.
Yeah, I think maybe when he had to go to his second reads, he wasn't sure, where he had to go with it, or he wasn't sure. But like you said, the ball didn't come out with the crispness that it does when he's going down the field. And so there were a few things I know he'd like to have back. And, schematically, we maybe could have did some things to help that. You'd like to think so. But, all in all, I think it was a rough afternoon for everybody, up and down.
At the end of the game, you scored the touchdown. What was the decision to go a little bit shorter in the kickoff and not go the full kickoff?
Because we had done a good job of placing it, so we did not get a big return, and we had a couple returns there on us, and so we just felt if we could place it to one of their up guys, but obviously we missed on that. We didn't do a good job on that. That ball was supposed to be 15 yards deeper.
You talked on Wednesday about your team overcoming adversity from last season and even things this season. How does this game, this loss, fit into that now?
Oh, it'll be huge for us to overcome this adversity. Major disappointment, obviously. And so I told them after, we own this, it's us, it's staff, players, everybody that works here, we own this. And so now in 24 hours, we're going to get back to work, play our last football game next week.
How much did the start affect things? You guys were always having to play catch-up all day. Did that really set the tone?
I think it did. I can't remember exactly, but my memory is that we gave them two good field positions and touchdowns, and so once we got back, I think we felt good. We come out of the locker room at halftime, in the lead, but we didn't execute on offense in that third quarter.
Coach, how would you say their rushing game, obviously more productive stat-wise? What do you think had caused you guys problems to not hold them to a short yardage compared to other teams this year?
I mean, we're wearing down in our front, and they have a really good running game. And I knew, we were holding up last week with Wagner, and they committed to running the ball, and it's a challenge for us. We're using a lot of people, a lot of young guys, and trying to interchange people just to hold up in that front that we weren't as strong as when we started the season. So until I look at the schemes that they were using, I kind of expected teams to be able to run it a little bit on us,
How do you use this to motivate? Like you said, you still have another shot next week.
It'll be a great challenge for our guys. Great challenge to see if a team can come off of this and play their best football game. And there's no guarantees, We just want to play our best football. I think we would have had a much better chance than we did from coming behind. So that's what we have to do.
With there being so many unforced errors, miscues, how did you feel the guys responded throughout the 60 minutes, and did you feel that was inconsistent?
I mean, I think there were some ebbs and flows where we started to make some plays and obviously took the lead a couple times. And, those were the momentum, good things we were doing. But then some of the other things that, we could control. They play football too. This catch this kid made down here to get in field goal range was a great catch. We're in really good coverage. Kid's a good football player. We knew it. He just made a good play and put him in that range.
Coach, throughout what we've seen throughout NEC play so far, I mean, what you guys I think had done a good job doing was getting into early leads. So even if you guys would have a little fall or something, those early leads would really help you in the long run. Do you think like being down 17-0 today, how crucial are you gonna like tell just the staff and like the team in general to get back to that, because it wasn't like that today?
Yeah, we, obviously it was different for us to be down like that, but we were talking on the sideline about playing 60 minutes, a long game, you know, we fought back into it, but it's always nice to have that comfortability of having that lead. So we just didn't execute real well there, and that's something we got to keep working on.
Anything else, Coach? Good? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thanks. Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being here.